Tav X Hebrews, purity and becoming one. How do we become pure? You got to turn back to the Most High God and Him alone, with no assistance, with no aid, with no substitute teacher. Just the Most High God and Him alone, solo dolo, no other deity to help Him out. And we always got to give it a few minutes to see if any brews gonna come up in here, because YouTube, the devils that they are, they don't like to send out notifications to the family. So we always got to wait a couple minutes, sit back, see if any brews gonna make it up in here. Tonight is no exception. You heard that sound confirmation to let you know tonight is no exception. Hit the like button on your way in the door. We chopping it up, going into the forbidden Apocrypha. You're going to be reading from a prophet of the Most High God, Baruch, whether you know it or not. Hit that like button on your way in the door. We're going to give it a few minutes to see if any brews make it up in here. You know the deal, Hebrew. Consider this video a audio only recording. Again, Hebrew, consider this video a audio only recording. That's right. And hit that like button on your way in the Dizzo, so that your brothers and your sisters can know we up in this joint. You feel me? Yeah. Hey. 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 Okay. Yeah. Hit that like button, Hebrew, on your way in the Dizzo. That's right. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Yeah. In Hebrews, remember as you come through the door to hit that like button, to try to push YouTube to show this video to the brothers and the sisters, because we all need encouragement, and this is words of encouragement. You best believe. Oh, shuck it, duck it. We got Hazel Woods in his house. Hazel Woods says, greetings, my dear family. My brother from another, Mr. Real Talk 100, smiling emoji, rose emoji. That's right. Hey, Hazel Woods, always good to see you in his house. Yeah. What up? Greetings to you, Hazel Woods, and smiles and a rose emoji right back at you. 100. One thing, if you guys don't know, if you are part of the family over here, you already know. But if you're new to the channel, in case you didn't know, we keeps it 100 over here. That's what we do. Hey, y'all know what? YouTube be trying to hide our videos, y'all, because they don't want the family to know that we up in here. They afraid of us for real. That's how it is when you come together with people who serve Yahweh and Him only, without the idols. People are afraid of us. Look, and rightfully so. If you know who you messing with, if you know what you're dealing with, I would be afraid to cross Yahweh only followers. I really would. And of course, everybody thinks it's a game. Everybody wants to play the tough guy. Everybody wants to be the tough chick until the SHIT hits the fan. And that's when you see. That's when you see what you really made of. Because everybody can talk, right? But when it's time to get busy, some people gonna step up, handle their business. Some people gonna run and flee with their tail tucked between their legs. In these end days, in these end times, we ain't got time to be fearing nothing except the Most High God. That's it. We ain't got time to fear nothing else, nobody else. Can you dig it, Hebrew? In about another minute or two, we're going to begin to engage in the book of Baruch, chapter 3 and 4. The forbidden Apocrypha. Many of our people believe that this book is evil. That's what the Catholic Church has pushed worldwide. Anything that the so-called Catholic Church didn't like, they simply said, don't read that. And if they caught you reading it, they put you to death. And you know what? YouTube is trying to put this video to death. You know how I know? Because YouTube says we have 0 people in here watching right now. And I know that that's a damn lie. YouTube, you are the devil that the Bible speaks of. For any of you Hebrews on here right now, even if you a Gentile on here right now, if there's anybody on here right now and you don't mind revealing your identity, you don't mind letting people know that you in here, just go ahead and comment right now in the live chat if you on here. Because YouTube is saying that we have 0 people in here. I just want to see, is YouTube telling the truth? Or are they stepping their game up? Because not only will they make the number go down to 0 to make it look like nobody's in here, they will stop you guys from commenting in the chat. They'll disable the chat. They've done it before. YouTube, you the devil that the Bible speaks of. You're going to pray that the Most High gets you. You ain't learned. You behind the scene workers at YouTube. You haven't learned. You're going to pray to the Most High today that He snuffs you, that He takes you out. We got Hazel Woods in his house. Hazel Wizard says, I'm seeing some of our people are only going by the first 5 books and saying the other books don't matter. Yeah, it's, you know what? Whatever the Roman Catholic Church has decided that they want to be the narrative, that has been the narrative. And you know what? Only now, because we are transitioning from the age of Pisces into the age of Aquarius, only now are you going to start to see serious, and I mean serious, pushback to this garbage that they've been spewing. Don't read this, don't read that. And look, back to what Hazel said, I'm seeing some of our people are only going by the first 5 books and saying the other books don't matter. You guys, Melissa Israel says, greetings, fam. Hope everyone is having a great evening. Well, greetings to you, Melissa Israel, and greetings to every one of you out there, whether you're on the live chat or whether you're on the playback. And once again, you guys, we're going to pray against YouTube today, y'all. But look, before we even get into this reading, y'all, we're going to throw up some prayers, y'all, concerning everything, y'all. Because we need prayer, right? YouTube always playing their little shenanigans. Just now, for a minute or two, YouTube was saying we had 0 people in here. Hazel Woods is in here. Melissa Israel is in here. Now it's saying we got 2 people in here. But I don't even know if I trust that. For real, only the Most High God knows how many people are actually in here. Because YouTube, you guys, some of you are aware and some of you are not. YouTube, they got a nice lengthy playbook of little tricks and antics that they like to play with channels who focus on the Most High and Him only, no idols. YouTube has a bevy of tactics. They have a wide range of tactics that they use. Little shenanigans is what I call them, YouTube shenanigans. But hey, we ain't gonna trip, because we know that Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges. If not, who and where is he? We know that this earth has been given over into the hand of the wicked. And that's the world that we were born into. So that we know, until Yahweh, the mighty one himself, comes and treads on the earth, until Yahweh himself, like Habakkuk chapter 3 talks about, it says he marched through the seas with his horses. He marched through the land in indignation. Yahweh is going to come. He's going to be pissed. It says he will come up and invade them with his troops. He's going to come with his troops. He's going to march through the sea with his horses, and he's going to march through the land in indignation. You guys, have you ever really taken the time to really visualize and think what that will look like when that comes to pass? And that is going to come to pass. For all of you naysayers out there, I don't believe that, I don't believe this. Guess what? If we go with that kind of philosophy, like what Hazel Woods was saying, some of our people are saying, hey, just the first 5 books, nothing else matters. You wouldn't even know in the book of Habakkuk chapter 3 that the Most High was going to come up and invade them with his troops. You would have known that the Most High is going to march through the sea with his horses? Did you know he was going to march through the land in indignation? If the book of Habakkuk wasn't there, you wouldn't know that. If the book of Hosea was not there. This is for all you people who want to say, you want to take away all the books, okay? The Most High has always got something for his people. And it's more than 5 books, believe it or not. If we didn't have the book of Hosea, we would not know that the idol, you guys know, is Christ. We would not know that there was an allotted time for us to be in the belly of Christianity, the belly of the fish, the belly of the beast, the belly of Christ. Yeshua, Yahushua, call him whatever you want. He's a demon. Tells you to drink his blood. If I told you niggas out there to drink my blood, I would get ran out of Israel if I told y'all to drink my blood. And look, if I told you niggas to drink my blood physically, there might even be Hebrews out there that would suggest that y'all put me to death. And you know what? I couldn't say that I blamed you, because any nigga out there telling you to drink blood is supposed to get put to death. There is no righteous way to drink blood, nigga. Physically or spiritually. And if you think that drinking blood spiritually is any different from drinking it physically, no wonder why you're in idolatry. You're a very unstable person. But on this channel, we're not going to hate you because of that. We are trying to help stabilize you. Okay? That's what we're trying to do. We got J.R. Meadows in his house. J.R. Meadows says 100. What's good, brother J.R. Meadows? Always good to see you in the building. 100. You know that's 100. We keeps it real. Goodness gracious. It's something about hanging out with people that only worship and serve the Most High God. Because you know what? Even though right now we're miles and miles and miles and miles apart. All of us. But you know what? While we are right here on this live, we are hanging out right now. We all in the same room, y'all. Spiritually, brother. Like the Christians say. The Christians always like to spiritualize everything, right? But this is spiritual. Y'all know we at the same house right now. We at the same crib. We all in the basement. We chilling on the back porch. We are all hanging out spiritually. You know why? Because if you are somebody who only serves the Most High and him only, you don't want to follow the idol, you do not have anywhere else that you can go. Because the world is overpopulated with idolaters. I know you guys heard of the 5%ers before. I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm not going to pretend like I really understand what a so-called 5%er is, according to what the world says. Right now, I'm talking spiritually. Every one of us over here in this live stream right now, whether you're watching on the live or the playback, if you are in agreement with what we are saying and what we are talking about, you are actually a 5%er. Not according to the world, because I don't really know the details of what that means to be a 5%er according to the world. But I do know spiritually, because we don't engage with drinking blood. Spiritually, we don't believe in eating another person's body, spiritually or physically. And we don't mention another deity when we pray to the Most High God. So by that right there, that makes every one of us a part of the 5%ers, you guys. You are a rare breed. You're a rare breed. And I know for a fact that many of you, wherever you go, sometimes it'll be people that you know. Sometimes it'll be people, this is your first time seeing them. These people don't really know you, but you can feel the hatred emanating from them. You know why? Since 95% of the people on planet Earth are pure idolaters, just like the Most High only people, we vibrate and reverberate at a certain frequency. You can't physically see it. If it had to look to it physically, you wouldn't be able to comprehend it, because it comes in many different looks. But there is a frequency that cannot be seen by an eye. But it's like Wi-Fi. You can't see Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is something that's very strong. It's there. You can't see it though. Same thing with these frequencies. People who serve the Most High and him only, they give off an invisible certain kind of frequency, y'all. I can't make this up. Just like we do that, the people who serve idols, doesn't matter what idol it is, if you don't follow Yahweh and him only, that means you're an idolater. So you too give off certain frequencies. And 95% of people on planet Earth give off that same frequency. So when they run across something very rare, like one of us on this live stream, a real 5%er, a lot of the times you come off as strange, even though these people don't know you at all. You come off as strange, a so-called weirdo, and sometimes niggas will they'll hate you for no reason. They don't even know why they hate you. I'm telling you why. They don't even know why. They feel the frequencies. Consciously, they don't know because they don't even know about stuff like frequencies and stuff. Okay? But subconsciously, their spirit can feel you. Their frequency, their spirit can feel yours, and it doesn't like your spirit. It doesn't like your frequency. So the spirit in them, the frequency in them, starts to act a fool, starts to act up. And that person won't even know why they hate your freaking guts. Telling you what I know, Hebrew. But enough of me running my big black mouth, okay? We getting ready to read. Hold up. Before we read, special request, family. Now look, and also before we read, we are getting ready to pray. We're going to have a word of prayer. Also, to all of my prayer warriors out there, look, y'all always hear the Christians and the Messianics talk about being prayer warriors, right? We got King David into his house. King David says Top X had a live reaction today of it. I mean, the police made everyone leave park in the handicap without one. I kid you not. I was in one dude creep up on me. I didn't have one. He looked at me and said, "You good?" What the heck? He looked at me and said, "You good?" While everyone else got booted. Even the white folks but me. Blessing being tore only. Wow, King David. Hold up. Gotta go back again. Bring it out. Going back. Read up. King David says Top X. You guys, listen to this. King David says Top X had a live reaction today of it. I mean, the police made everyone leave park in handicapped without one. I kid you not. I was in one. Dude creep up on me. I didn't have one. He looked at me and said, "You good?" While everyone else got booted, even the white folks, but me, blessing being tore only. And you guys, you cannot make this kind of stuff up. You guys, this is spiritual. Do you guys see this? You guys, the Most High God will put, I'm telling you, these invisible spirits, these invisible frequencies, because think about it. Just like physical bodies have frequencies, you guys, spirits have frequencies, you guys. These frequencies notice you. Can't make this up. This is crazy what happened to King David. You can't make this up. Hazelwood says, going through that all my life. No jokes. Most people don't like me at all, even some family. Damn, Hazelwoods. Shit. Know what, man? That shit fucking pisses me off, y'all. That pisses me off when I just read what I just read. You know what? That pisses me off. You know what? And I know a lot of our people out there going through that. I just want to tell you right now. Hazelwoods, I'm sorry that you got to go through that kind of stuff. And all of you other people on here too, brothers and sisters, I'm sorry that any of you guys got to go through this. And I know a lot of us have went through stuff like this. Some have went through more, some have went through less. And I want to let you know right now, Hazelwoods, I know you've been going through that all your life. A lot of us been going through stuff like that too all our life. I want to let you know, I love you, Hazelwoods. And I know that everybody over here loves you as well. We love you, Hazelwoods. I love every one of you in this live chat. And I love every one of you to come and watch on the playback, y'all. I'm telling you. You guys, and you know what? I'm furthermore convinced too. Because, and you know what? This thing is really hitting more home with every growing day, y'all. When I made this video probably like 3 weeks ago called "You Are Being Watched" or "We Are Being Watched," I wasn't even like the drone crisis, the drone pandemic hadn't even really kicked off yet. And I really wasn't even talking about in so many ways that every single day I now realize that I was talking about. You guys, same thing with the succubus demon and the spirits that come to your bed and get physical with you. You guys, I'm realizing more and more it's true. Ever since you was born, ever since I was born, these spirits, you guys, good ones and bad ones, they were standing right there when you came out of your mother's womb. They've been right there. The good ones and the bad ones. They've been right there watching all of us. We've been being watched our whole lives, y'all. And when it's good spirits, good frequencies, the Most High, I make them come along. And even when you think that somebody might be bad or evil to you, the Most High will have them surprisingly be good and cool with you. And just like the evil spirits out there, it's some kind of invisible marker on us that humans can't see, but the spirits can see. And you know what? I know that those evil spirits, from the time even when we babies, y'all, those spirits can take one look at us and they can know, oh yeah, she one of them ones, or he one of them ones, and they will be on your ass your whole life. You know what I'm saying? Hazelwoods, we love you over here, Hazelwoods. And look, you guys, you know what the goal of this channel is? Y'all know what it is. Mr. Real Talk. Your go-to YouTube channel for brotherhood, sisterhood, and an attempt at righteousness. Y'all, we are making a good old-fashioned college try, a good old-fashioned attempt at righteousness. And we want to be a place that feels like a spiritual pillow. That's one of the goals of this channel, to make this channel a spiritual pillow. Because you know what? Excuse my language, but this world is hard as fuck. This world is hard as fuck, y'all. And some people go their whole life and they never have a spiritual pillow. Some people don't even understand the concept of a spiritual pillow. You know what? I'm just now realizing as I'm hanging out with y'all niggas on here, chopping it up with y'all right now, that I'm understanding the concept of a spiritual pillow. That's what we trying to do over here. Because this world will literally crush your whole life, crush your whole spirit. This world will kill you while you are still alive. And you'll be walking around, but you'll be dead the whole time. That's how wicked this world is. But you know what? All praises to the Most High God, because He could have left us in a dumber and more foolish state than we were before we realized what we know now. And I know every one of you out there on this live stream, your knowledge has grown by freaking leaps and bounds. I know for a fact, even before I met all of you right here, before I met all of you guys, think back right now, right? Right now it's getting ready to be 2025. Think back to 2019. Just picture your mind before the pandemic. Go back to 2019 and now come up to 2025. Think about all the stuff that you have learned about the Most High God, about reality since 2019. Your knowledge has grown leaps and bounds. I don't care who you are. You're not the same person you were in 2019. Believe it or not, if you knew about the Most High God back then and He was drawing you and you are where you are today, you have grown by leaps and bounds. There's no way around it. Woo. King David into his house. King David says, and it was a heathen cop, had that look to like he will choke a nigga out if he can, and gave me a free pass. Laugh out loud. Hey, King David, that's crazy. That's crazy, bro. I know exactly what you're talking about, bro. And I have experienced stuff like that myself, bro. I know exactly what you're talking about. And it'll be those heathen cops, like you said. They look like they can't wait to beat a nigga, to tear a nigga limb from limb. But for some strange reason, they giving you a pass. And I'm telling you, speak of that, I work with a lot of heathens, right? I work with a lot of heathens that straight up, they got that look to them like, if they catch your ass in the town when the sun goes down, that's your ass. I work around a lot of them kind of heathens. But some of them, look, for some strange reason, I'm talking about some of these heathens look like straight up hillbilly mass murdering type niggas. Tobacco chewing niggas, beer drinking niggas that ride around with heavy artillery waiting to do a nigga in. Like, I know some of these heathens, like, some of these niggas are some wild boys. But look, some of these heathens at my slavery, some of these same heathens, and I know that these guys are racist, right? But for some reason, some of these heathens, they taking a liking to me. But I look at the majority of them heathens up there, sometimes I catch them looking out of the side of their eye. They be looking at me, and I can tell. They be looking amongst themselves like, hey, Bob, you see Josh over there talking to Mr. Real Talk? They said, yeah, Josh, I see him. Why you think he's over there talking to that nigger, Bob? Well, I don't know, Ted. He must be a nigger lover. I catch those devils sometimes looking at me, and I know they be wanting to say, hey, Bob, stop talking to that nigger so much, Bob. We don't like him. It's crazy, y'all. Kids, you not. King David, I know exactly what you're talking about, bro. The Most High can either cause these heathens to come down on you with both feet, or he can cause them to give you a straight up pass. King David says, so yeah, it's a blessing and a curse being Torah only, but pure curse as idol worshippers. All facts, King David. All facts. It's true. And you know what, like I said, y'all, I don't know why. Because like I said, for the most part, we know the Gentiles, the heathens, they're despicable. They want what's worse for you. They want your demise. But there are a handful of Gentiles. It's not too many. It's a handful of them, though, that they actually never put us in slavery. They never did X, Y, Z to us. But everybody has been lumped in all together. So, see, that's why we got to be careful with how we treat people, y'all. And you have to know how to judge people's spirit as well. Like I said, believe it or not, and I know this sounds crazy, I never would have thought this was possible before, but I know I got at least one or two heathens at my slavery. If I was to contact these heathens right now and tell them, hey, yo, Mr. Heathen, I'm having a serious problem right now, and I think I may need some assistance with using violence. I know I got one or two heathens at my slavery right now. They will come through with me, or should I say come through with me and come through for me, and bring a little violence to the table. If that's what I desired. Not because I'm some kind of special guy or something, but you know what? The Most High has just made it so some people who would, I guess, otherwise be my enemies, they don't feel that way. At least not about me. That to the next nigga, they may hang you from a tree. I don't know. But you know what? The Most High is the one who decides who's going to get the rough end of the stick, y'all. And see, we got the advantage now. We didn't know these things. For a little more than 2 days, we was asleep. We didn't know these things. A little more than 2 days, a little more than 2,000 years. Psalms 90:4, a day is 1,000 years. We were asleep a little more than 2 days. The book of Hosea told you, after 2 days, he would revive us. So we starting to wake up now. We still laying on the bed, but our eyes are not closed. We opening up our eyes. We yawning, stretching, thinking about what we gonna do. We are not asleep anymore. So now we have the edge on everybody. Because if you serve Yahweh and him only, even when things are getting bleak, even when things are getting dark, you guys, even when you feel like the walls are closing in, and they might be closing in, even if you feel like you're losing everything, even if you feel like you're getting ready to be homeless, you might be homeless right now watching this video. I pray to the Most High that he preserves you, that he protects you, and that he enlarges your border. You may be on the run from the law right now for just reasons or unjust reasons. You may be fearing for your life right now. You may be surrounded by your enemies right now. There may be niggas right now trying to take you out right now. Whatever you got going on out there right now, turn to the Most High God and him only, like your life depends on it, because it actually does. And you will see a difference. Hey, look, one thing I can promise you, Hebrew, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. Everybody who follows Yahweh knows it's not going to be easy, right? We in a wicked world. But one thing I can promise you, look, I swear to you, and I promise you this, whoever you are, wherever you are, if you turn to Yahweh, and when I say turn to him, turn to the one who the world calls God. Meaning, if you don't know about God having a real name, you just say God. His name is Yahweh. Some people call him Yahuwah. Some people call him Yah, the God of Israel, by himself. Turn to him and him alone, and then hunger and thirst for the knowledge of him by diving into his laws. Learn his laws and keep his laws. And look, the more you do that, he will begin to unlock mysteries and truths to you so deep. There will be a noticeable influence in your life, physically and spiritually, if you turn to the Most High, him only, without the idol. Ditch the idol. Renounce every single idol, including Christ. Start with him, because more than likely, that's your God out there. More than likely. Most people on planet Earth, they worship Christ, they follow Christ. Repent from that foolishness. Turn to the Most High, him only, and start trying to keep his commandments. And he will come to you. He'll send his angels to you. He'll send those good spirits to you. They will break things down to you in a way you couldn't possibly imagine. And everybody out there who serves the Most High, him only, they know what I'm talking about. Maybe you somebody who's been an idolater. And you guys, it made me so mad a couple of days ago. I think it was last week. I heard Bishop Nathaniel from IUIC. And I mean, I know these guys believe this, but when I know that IUIC, they probably have literally millions of subscribers, y'all, worldwide. And Bishop Nathaniel for IUIC said out of his mouth that Christ is God. And like I said, I know that they believe this, but I mean, I just heard him say it. I got so angry, you guys. He said that Christ was God. And then he used the New Testament to justify Christ being God. Because Christ said nobody has ever heard the Father, even though the Old Testament tells you that that's a lie. The children of Israel heard him. It wasn't just Moses. All of the children of Israel heard the Most High, but Christ said nobody ever heard him. And he came thousands of years after the Old Testament and told you that new word. Nobody's ever heard the Father. That was me, you guys heard. You see the food, you guys. I get so pissed off just thinking about that. And that the fact that Bishop Nathaniel, the false prophet, he's a demon. And he said out of his own mouth that Christ was God. Yeah, I got so pissed off. Melissa Israel says, I never fit in, but it was training for being Yah only. Now I really am hated. Hey, I feel you. And you know what, too? Like I said, I'm just convinced of this, y'all. And when we all come up out of these bodies and we get into the spirit realm, a lot of things going to be confirmed. I'm convinced that these spirits, from the time that we are born, there's some kind of invisible marker that's on the people who are going to serve Yahweh and him only. Me and you can't see it because we're humans. But them spirits who've been here since the beginning, those spirits, I know that they can see somebody as soon as they come out of their mother's womb. And they be like, you know what? This person is not going to be an idolater. They may start off like that, but it's probably something that they can see in your body or on your body, and they can see a direct marker and know this person is going to serve Yahweh and Yahweh only. So you know what? We're going to try to torture them now while we can. I believe that. I definitely believe that. And then once you actually come into the knowledge, see, these spirits be knowing what we're going to do and who we are before we even know anything. These markers are with us soon as we come into this world. These spirits are standing right there as your mother is giving birth, y'all. Melissa Israel says, I wouldn't trade knowing y'all for anything. I know all of us feel the same way. I'm pretty sure King David in his house, and he says 100. Hazel, you are family over here. Hopefully we talk to each other when y'all here, even though our memories will be 100% erased. Yeah, you're right. You are correct. You guys, I just want all of us to make it into the kingdom, y'all. For all of the torture and all of the abuse that we have endured. And you know what? Many of us have been enduring this crap since we were small children. We've been enduring a lot of hellish situations and a lot of bullshit. But you know what? Better that we go through the BS on this side, y'all, and be straight on the other side. Can I get an amen, as the Christians say? Hazelwood says, at King David, it doesn't bother me anymore how people feel. Since I understand now who I am, it makes sense to me why I was treated that way. Yep, the Most High is my comfort, and believe it or not, I'm happy. That's right. Oh yeah. Hazel Wizards again, and she goes. But looking around me, these folks are miserable. Yeah, it's a dark cloud all over the world and all over America. Look, not to mention the world was still reeling from 2020, y'all. This world is not snapped back into place. Planet Earth has been on the ropes ever since 2020 because that was the beginning of the Most High bringing this thing full circle. Time for the heathens to pay for what they did, and pay you will. And now you're in a pandemic, another pandemic, a pandemic of the drone invasion. You had the illegal alien immigrant insurgents, and now you got the invasion of the... Only the Most High knows what's going to end up happening with this so-called drone situation. It's time to pay. Ante up, Negro. Time to pay. And your life is required, nigga. Eli Barrows in the building. Shout out to the homie Eli. Eli says, the heathens are going into confusion together, aka makers of idols. That's right. And what a beautiful thing it is to just think about that and ponder about that. The destruction of the heathens. Oh, it's going to be so beautiful, I say. Beautiful. Hazelwoods at Eli Barrows. Good to see you tonight, brother. Hands up, all praises emoji. That's right. We got King David in the building. And he goes at Hazelwoods 100. Like a wise elder, I be watching time to time on YouTube Mario Johnson when he say with passion, I don't care who like me as long as y'all like me, and I'm saved from hell forever. F man, that's right. Hey, you guys, I feel the same way. To hell with what a nigga got to say or what a nigga feel or what whoever feel. I don't give a damn who don't like me. Like Mario Johnson says, long as the Most High God likes me. And you know what? That's the attitude that every single one of us should have. Every one of us should have that attitude. Hazelwood says, I watch Mario Johnson too. He one of them ones. Indeed he is. And you know what's so funny, y'all? In the Most High only arena, we are a very small world. That's why we really, we just can't afford to be bickering and arguing like the Messianics. We can't afford to do it. We cannot afford to do that. You go to the Most High only channels, I guarantee you, you're going to see the same people for the most part everywhere you go, because we are a very small group. Even though we worldwide, we a real small group. It's not many places. Look, of course you're going to see the same people. Whenever you go to these channels out here that's Most High only, Old Testament only, you are going to see, for the most part, the same people on every channel. Because it ain't, you heard that sound confirmation, right? It ain't like we got a lot of places to go. We don't have anywhere to go. All we got is each other. So when I see somebody out there and they worshiping the Most High and Him only, I don't want no smoke with them. I'm not going to argue with them. I'm not going to have no smoke with them. Because in my world, it takes two people to have smoke. I'm not going to have any smoke with anybody out there who's serving Yahweh and Him only. Are we going to disagree about some things? Of course we are. That's the way it says even in the Old Testament, y'all. Not until Yahweh comes to the earth Himself. Because did y'all hear that? As soon as I said that, somebody outside honked their horn. I can't make this up. I don't know if y'all heard that horn honk outside when I said that. But once again, I'll say it again. Not until Yahweh comes to this earth Himself will we agree on everything. That's the only time that's going to happen. So you know what? For now, until then, I don't care where I'm at. I don't care who it is. If you are serving Yahweh and Him only, and you trying to keep these commandments, you won't hear a peep of gripe or beef from me, because I ain't got nothing to beef or gripe with you about. If we don't agree on something, okay, that's cool. Guess what? You agree on serving the Most High only and keeping His commandments. That's all I need. That's all I need. And guess what? I'm down with anybody who's down with that, because that is the program of the Israelites right there. Fear the Most High God, Yahweh, and do your best to keep His commandments. That is the Israelite program. Anybody who's down with that, who's for that, who's pushing that, I ain't got no smoke with you at all. Eli Barrows in the house again. Goes, at Hazel Woods, good to see you too, my brother, and of you, my family, Israel. All praises to the only power alone. Beside Him, there is no power. None. Zero. Zip. Zilch. And what a beautiful thing that is. So now we get ready to read. Y'all see that though? In a family conversation, you guys see how long it can take before niggas start reading? Because just coming together with y'all, and look, you know what? Hold on, let me find. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Hit that like button, Hebrew. Hit that like button. And you know what? If you are an enemy of Israel, and I ain't talking about the people over there in that so-called land right now. I'm talking about if you are an enemy of the 12 tribes of Israel, the nation of Israel, you better run for your damn life. That's what you better do. You better hightail it. You better run as fast as you can. And you better just dig a hole as deep as you can and as quick as you can. Because my God, our God, He is out for blood. He's out for your blood. Make no mistake about it. If you are an enemy of Israel, if you stand in opposition, you hold hatred in your heart, you are devising schemes right now to harm the nation of Israel. physically, spiritually, financially. The Most High is out for your blood. You are an enemy of first Yahweh, and you are an enemy of his children. You are going to get put to death. There is no escape. For all of you proud bastards out there, you proud boys out there, I don't give a damn what nation you from. You hate God's chosen people. Do you know that the very second that you die, instantly, I mean within 1 second, the very second, immediately, as soon as you pass away, you go into the spirit realm, you are going to go into torments immediately, and you're going to wander around in the spirit realm, wherever the hell that's going to lead you to. The Most High God gets you in the spirit realm. It ain't no telling what kind of plane of existence that the Most High is going to have you wandering around in. You're going to be first of all, you're going to be in torments, and you're going to wander around in the spirit realm while you are dead, and you're going to be petrified, terrified, knowing that at the end of days, you're going to have to face the Most High, and he's going to put you to death once and for all. And you're going to walk around being utterly confounded, walking around the spirit realm in torments, and it's not going to be quite clear to you what's going on. And you're going to be scared to death. That's what awaits all of the enemies of the children of Israel. Yeah. You got something to look forward to, you filthy, stinking demon. But you guys see how long it takes to get to the actual reading when you're just chopping it up with the fam. And look, and we're going to go back to this. You know, one thing a lot of us got in common, we're going to go back to this right here. We're going to go back to this right here, what Melissa Yisrael said. Melissa Yisrael said, I never fit in, but it was training for being Yah only. Now I really am hated. You know what? Some things you don't realize when it's happening, okay? As a young whippersnapper, a young thundercat, a young huckabuck, okay, coming up, I had to endure all kinds of insanity, okay? Because I don't have the time just to talk about all of the insanity that I had to endure. But I went through insanity with a capital I when I was growing up, okay? And I never fit in, just as Melissa Yisrael said, okay? And because I didn't fit in, I was singled out and targeted for various things, which none of them were good, okay? As I think I told you guys, I talked about it last night on the video, maybe for like 5 minutes I mentioned it, but I think I did give y'all the full rundown before. When I was a little kid in a particular neighborhood, I got jumped by like, it was even between 8 to 10 niggas jumped me, right, as a kid. I didn't do anything to these niggas, but it was just, I was new there. So in the hood, sometimes that's how you get welcome to the neighborhood. Niggas beat the shit out of you for no damn reason. That's how you get welcome to the hood when you in the hood. And when I think back about that, right, that was an act of pure savagery that I had to endure. Now look, being a kid, I had to endure that savagery, right? But what could it be about those kids? We were so young. How could they be so savage to do that to another kid? You know what? Those little niggas had evil spirits that was in them. You see what I'm saying? And I'm sure they didn't realize. They just thought that they was just being bad little niggas or whatever. Those little niggas had evil spirits in them. Although those little kids that jumped me, 8 to 10 niggas, they didn't really probably even know why they were doing it. They thought they was just being tough, because that's what you're supposed to do. That nigga ain't from around here. He just moved around here. Let's jump that nigga. That's how niggas think in the hood. But it's deeper than that. The spirit that's inside them, I'm sure, recognized the spirit that was inside me, even though I was just a kid. And the spirit that was in them looked at me and said, you know what? That nigga is going to be a Yahweh follower. Let's kick his ass. You heard my phone? I know y'all heard my phone just now. If you heard that phone alert after I said what I said, put a type of 100 in the chat, y'all. If you heard that sound confirmation. You can't say you don't believe in it. You're seeing it too much. You are seeing sound confirmation too much on this channel. You just heard it again. I'm talking to somebody out there. Those spirits that was inside them little niggas, the spirits inside them little niggas saw the spirit inside of me, and it said, you know what, Mr. Real Talk, even though he's just a little kid, that nigga, at some point, he's going to be a Yahweh only. Let's kick his ass. And that's why those niggas savagely attacked me. I'm telling you, I don't know if you've ever been attacked by 8 to 10 niggas at one time. That shit ain't no fucking fun. All right? I'll just leave it at that. King David says, damn, off top, tormented until the days come, then be BK for good, in forever shame, seeing nothing pitch black for life. Hell nah, that's worse than the lake of fire, to be honest. Hell yeah, that is a horrible fate. Hey yo, just thinking about that. Can you think about that? You being a wicked bastard, and the very second you die, not years from then, not months from then, not decades, within 1 second your body gives out, you a wicked piece of garbage. You immediately go into the spirit realm and you go into torments and you wander around in utter confounding. You are confounded. You're scratching your head. You're trying to figure out, where am I? What's going on? Why am I in torments? And how come I don't really know what's going on? And you're going to be scared to death, because you are going to know for a fact when the end of days come, oh my God, you're going to be dreading the end of days, because then the Most High is going to take you out of that state, and then he's going to be freaking KU for real. You heard that? Look, my phone did it again. Y'all, I cannot make this up, and I know y'all seeing it too. Brother J.R. Meadows says 100. Yeah. Completely Key in the building. What's good, Completely Key? Completely Key says 100. She saw the sound confirmation. King David said 100. He's seen it too. Y'all see this? We can't make this up, y'all. Turn to the Most High God while you still got a chance. All of us have been singled out and targeted, y'all. I'm telling you. And when I was a little kid, I'm telling you, that shit did something to a nigga, y'all. Look, you might not understand what I'm talking about unless you had to go through a rack of fucking bullshit. And I'm telling you, that's just one of the stories I got. That was a wild ass story. Imagine that happening to you. You 8 years old, 9 years old. And the niggas just say, hey, you. And you say, what? And he say, I'm going to get some niggas to jump you today. I'm telling y'all, I don't even know if I really knew what getting jumped meant. Look, I'm the first nigga that I know to get jumped. The first time I seen a nigga get jumped was myself. And I said that yesterday. I seen plenty of other niggas get jumped after that. I've seen a lot of jumpings throughout my life. But the very first time I seen a nigga get jumped, it was myself. And I didn't even realize that until yesterday. Singled out. Never fit in. And you know what? It wasn't until I so-called allegedly started being black, being a wicked nigga, living like a nigga, that's when I was so-called fitting in, or I was so-called accepted when I was engaging in wickedness. It took me engaging in wickedness for me to feel like, oh, now I'm accepted. Look, now they like me now. You know what I'm saying? Hazelwood says, the Most High said it best to me when I asked why people do me wrong. He said, you are a sheep among wolves. Facts, Hazelwoods. Hey, facts. Hey, you ain't lying, Hazelwoods. You ain't lying. And you know what? That shit pisses me off. J.I. Meadows says, Kentland was famous for jumping people. Hey, brother J.I. Meadows, you ain't lying, bruh. Hey, y'all, and for all the brothers and sisters out there who watching this right now, if y'all not from the DMV, you're not from DC, you're not from Maryland or Virginia, you guys don't have any idea what Kentland is, J.R. Meadows just said it. I'll read it again. Kentland was famous for jumping people. You guys, Kentland, that's like a town in the town that I'm also from. Landover in the building. Okay? And lots of towns and neighborhoods and landovers was known for jumping niggas, robbing niggas. I mean, dragging niggas. Okay? Even as small children. It only got worse. The older we got, the worse it got. And Kentland was definitely one of them places. I'm telling you guys right now, anybody from the DC, Maryland, Virginia area, if you've been throughout the DMV, I'm pretty sure you heard of Landover before. I'm sure you heard of Kentland before. Kentland niggas. And I know a lot of niggas from down Kentland. I got a lot of homies from down there. But you know what? They probably wouldn't be my homies if I wasn't from Landover. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people have bad experiences when they come to places like Kentland and you're not from around there or you don't know those guys. It's going to be a bad situation. King David says, I was seeing a person get jumped. My homie from the hood by the homies thought they was playing. We play around too much. Then I jumped in. Then guys started hitting hard for real and getting sticks. I was like, damn, King David. King David, I'm like, damn. I was like, nah, these dudes was serious and tried to stop. They was real life jumping this man. I was like, damn. And I was in it because the punches was weak at first, like on play mode, then turn left quick. Damn, King David. Hey, y'all, man, these streets are savage out here, y'all. That's why, look, you better turn to the Most High God or you're going to get your head cracked wide open, period. We got Rainwater in the building. Rainwater, what's going on? Rainwater says heart emoji, throws the hands up. All praises to the Most High emoji. Throws up the prayer emojis and the purple heart emojis. Shout out to you, Rainwater. Good to see you in here. You know what? Maybe I've seen you in here in the chat a time or two before. I don't think this is your first time here. Rainwater, are you subscribed, Rainwater? And if you're not subscribed, consider subscribing to the channel, Rainwater. I can feel your spirit, Rainwater. You seem pretty cool and amazing. Look, I can just feel your spirit, Rainwater. I think you might have been here before. I think I've seen you in here before. Maybe, maybe not. Or look, or it could just be I'm feeling your spirit, and I'm maybe I feel like that I know you just because I'm feeling your spirit. Because we all, make no mistake about it, everybody in this live chat right now, believe it or not, whether we know each other like that or not, we all have some kind of connection to each other. Believe that or not, you guys. We got Pamela Rossi in the building. Pamela Rossi says, my family disowned me because I'm not a Jehovah's Witness. That sucks, Pamela Rossi. Sorry you got to go through that, Pamela Rossi. And you know what? That's what these religions do, you guys. These religions train our own family to go against us and to hate us. But you know what? That's the spirit of Christ. Christ came to divide people's families. And all these religions have been destroying Israelite families for a little more than 2 days. For a little more than 2,000 years. Psalms 90 and 4. 1,000 years is like a day. Shout out to you, Pamela Rossi. And I'm sorry that your family disowning you because of that. But you know what? That's why you over here right now at your go-to YouTube channel for brotherhood, sisterhood, and an attempt at righteousness. You guys, the goal of this channel is for this channel to be a spiritual pillow for everybody who needs it. And the people who need a spiritual pillow the most are the people who worship the Most High in Him alone. You guys take priority over everything else, everybody else on planet Earth, and we want to make that be known. Hazel Wizards and Hazel Wizards goes, I tried that, engaging in wickedness. I couldn't do it. Left them people alone. And I feel you, Hazel Woods. I feel you. And you know what? I think the Most High God, at some point, I got to that point, thank the Most High. And sometimes I think about it now, right? I couldn't admit it when I was engaging in wickedness, but when I was, sometimes I think about it, right? Because I was always a thinker, right? When I was engaged in wickedness, I would be doing deep thinking on wickedness. And now that I'm having an attempt at righteousness, I engage on deep thinking about trying to have an attempt at righteousness. See, it's like the same coin, but it's a different side of the coin. It's the same coin. Energy is energy. Are you going to use it for wickedness, or are you going to use it for righteousness? I remember, though, engaging in wickedness. I remember being surrounded by savages, engaging in wickedness. And on the outside, it probably would have appeared as though I was having the time of my life. Because on the outside, you may have just taken a picture and like, look at these savages over here, being animalistic savages and having a good time doing it. That may be what it would have looked like if you would have took a picture. But if you would have had a spirit reader or a mind prober, and you would have probed everybody's minds out there, if you would have probed everybody's minds probably would have been, it would have matched what you would have saw in the picture. But if you would have took minds, you would have been like, hold up, this guy appears to be having the time of his life right now, but his spirit and his brain is saying something else. I'm telling you guys. And no, I'm not going to go into detail right now. I'm just saying, when I was engaged in wickedness, sometimes I remember in my mind thinking that, nigga, what the F are you doing? You know you shouldn't be doing this. Even though it appears as though I'm having fun. But see, that started happening. That's when I started to realize, you know what? The Most High is He's taking me away from wickedness. He's taking me away from these savages. And not that I had nothing personal against these guys. I love the bros. But I cannot be around this kind of activity any longer. And the Most High made it so I no longer, I don't even feel comfortable being around that kind of environment or activity no more. And that's the Most High that did that. He started making me feel out of place, even though on the outside it would have appeared as though I was having the time of my life. But in my mind was saying something else like, nigga, what the F are you doing? You know you shouldn't be doing this, right? Times where things, I'm talking about wickedness that I used to couldn't wait to do. And for a while, it was beautiful. I was loving it. But then it got to the point where the same wickedness, I was looking to aspire to great levels of wickedness, all right? And as things were beginning to shape up and take form, you thought that I would have been happy because my so-called wickedness was going up. And that's what I wanted at first because I was wicked. I used to be black, y'all. All right. But as the so-called level of wickedness was going up, which is what I wanted, at least that's what I thought, as it was actually showing itself, anybody else would have been happy. And I was happy for a while, but then, like I said, the Most High started doing something to my heart, my spirit. And I would just be like, I would be chastising myself like, nigga, what do you think? What the hell is wrong with you? Why are you doing this? It got to the point where the same wickedness that I used to look forward to, it began to make me feel bad and sad. Well, I was like, what? Time to be wicked. And I was like, why am I can't do this. I don't want to do this. If you know, you know. Can't make this up, y'all. King David says, nah, these dudes were serious and trying to stop. Okay, nah, we got that one. Hazelwood says, at Pamela Rossi, wow. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I've known other Jehovah's Witnesses and stuff that I've grown up with in the neighborhood and school. And yeah, their families, they didn't play. They will disown you if you don't want to engage. Eli Barrow says, at Pamela Rossi, you are not alone. Only the few will know the truth as in the Torah. All facts. J.I. Meadows says, facts. Christianity is of Satan's kingdom. All facts. J.I. Meadows again, and he goes, earthly fam is not our family. Bring it out. That's why I say, y'all, I got a feeling that all of us over here, y'all, I got a feeling that we knew each other before we came to earth, y'all. That's just my personal view. King David says, same here. I was in the wickedness, even though some Hebrews made me mad fighting, but deep down I always had something telling me this wrong. The love low-key was overpowering the hate with the fam. Yeah, I know what you mean, King David. King David says, that's how you know the Most High dealing with you with the curse, while some don't have no shame and get off harming their own and can't wait to do more, losing no sleep. Two different Hebrews out here. All facts, King David. All facts. Eli Barrow says, at J.R. Meadows, most of the times it's true. Have to agree on that, brother. Facts. Facts, brother Eli Barrows. Yeah, y'all. And some of us, y'all, I'm telling you, once we come up out of these bodies, we going to see things and realize things that we just can't fathom right now. And some of us deep always had the love for the brothers. Even when we was wild and crazy, still had love for the brothers, not even really quite understanding it. But now, look, everything that all of y'all went through your whole life, now it's making more sense, ain't it? And look, you only went through everything you went through to get you to where you at right now. And right now, you on the cusp of the end of all things as we know it. What a time to be alive, y'all. What a time to be alive. Once again, do you guys see how long it takes to even get to the reading when we just sit here chopping it up? You see, this is what happens. I just view these videos as like family conversations. And you know what I'm noticing too? It's the same people, right? For the most part, it's the same people that come over here and comment on the videos. Every now and again, right? We see some new people come through. But I'm noticing, at least definitely on the lives, it seems like it's more people consistently watching the lives. And look, as soon as I say that, YouTube take away 2 views. I like the way YouTube plays with its lives. But YouTube is not going to be able to stop this word from getting out. It doesn't matter who likes it. Okay? Now that we got all of that jibber jabber and chit chat from amongst ourselves out of the way, because y'all know that's how it is. When it's a family meeting, we all like to chop it up. And like J.R. Meadows says, earthly fam is not our family. You guys got to understand this. Your earthly family is your physical family. But there's a different family, you guys. There's a Most High only family. And there is not that many of us. That's your spirit family. Many people, like, they're hated by their own family. Especially when you don't want to be an idolater. And most of our family members don't even realize that they're idolaters. We try explaining it to them, but they can't see it. it's such an elaborate scheme. They can't see it. It's a blessing that any of us can see it. But now, I'm getting ready to read. Pamela Rossi says we need to have a family meet reunion. Yes, we do. Yes, we do, Pamela Rossi. And you know what? I'm glad you said that. And you know what? My phone just did that sound confirmation. I don't know if you guys heard that. We do need to have a family meet and a reunion. And you know what? I don't know when, I don't know where, but let me do this right here. Let me do this. And then we're going to pray, and then we're going to read. There is my email right there on the screen, right? Glory to Yah 1121@gmail.com. That's glory to Yah 1121@gmail.com. I'm definitely interested in doing what Pamela Rossi said. We need to have a family meet reunion. Hell yeah. Now look, all of us are spread out everywhere, right? And we in captivity. A lot of us don't have the funds to move around, don't have the freedom because of captivity and various things, right? But I would very much like to meet up with all of you if we can do that. Everybody who would like to be involved, whether you're watching this on the live, whether you're watching this on the playback, you guys, you know that we can make this happen, you guys. We are right here, at least to the ones that's here in America. And look, to the ones of you who are outside of America, if there's any way that you guys would want to come over, and if you guys can make it, we would love to have you as well. Anybody who's interested in doing this and that would be able to physically link up, I would love to do this. And for any one of you who would be interested in this, here's my email right here, right? We could come up. We at least need to come up. If we could come up with at least 5 people. If we could come up with 5 people that are serious and that want to do this, and we could plan it out in enough time to give everybody a chance to maybe save up money, work out the transportation issues, get time off from your slavery. And we would have to have at least 5 people that want to do this. And then we would have to figure out what location would we choose, because it's 50 states in America, right? None of us seem to live anywhere near each other. So for any of us to do any kind of linking up, that will require, for most of us, we're going to have to do some traveling. I'm telling you guys, I'm definitely with that. I'm definitely down for that, because look, y'all, there's not many people who worship Yahweh and Him only. And if it takes us meeting initially here online and then tying that full circle and meeting in the physical realm, I would love to hang out with y'all and meet y'all in the physical realm. I would love to break bread with y'all, to eat, to drink, to chop it up. So what we could do, if we can get at least 5 people, y'all, first we just got to get 5 people to say, yes, we want to do this. And then what we will have to do, we will have to plan it out. The first thing we will have to say is, okay, where do we want to do this? And we will all have to take a vote on it. However many people are interested in doing this, we would take a vote on it. And we will vote as in, what state are we going to get together in? Once we come up with what state we're going to go to, we say, okay, what date are we going to do this on? And we can say, of course, we're not going to do it this weekend, but let's just say we was going to do it this weekend. We can say, okay, tomorrow morning, Saturday morning, we all meet up in Minnesota, or we all meet up in Texas, or we all meet up in California, Denver, DC, wherever, Florida. I don't know. We would have to decide that. First, we would have to do is come up with at least 5 people. I would love if it could be way more, but if we get at least 5 people, You know what? I don't even say if we get at least 4 people, because I know somebody else out there wants to do this. I've been dying to do this. When I say I'm dying to do this, y'all, you guys got no idea how much I'm dying to do this. Pamela Rossi says, yes, I would. I would do. I am in Humble, Texas. Okay. Shout out to Pamela Rossi. There's one person. Okay. I'm definitely down for the cause. I'm 2. I'm in the DMV, DC, Maryland, Virginia area. Hey, we get 3 other people at least, and hopefully that number could grow more than that. We get 5 people that want to do this, y'all. Then it's time to start putting this thing together and planning this thing. Okay? And of course, this ain't no rush, but look. Okay. King David says, couple hours from me. I'm from Dallas. Okay, King David from Dallas, Texas in the building. Y'all see that? Look, y'all see just by having conversations in the live world on live chat, you see what we found out right now? You guys, once again, where is it at? Where is it at? There's my email right there. I get 5 people to email me and say, whether you're on this live right now, whether you watch on the playback, I get 5 people to say they want to do this. I don't care if you reside in America or not. Now, I know that most of us live in America, but we do got family members and homies and brothers and sisters outside of America who watch this channel. If you guys can make it over, we would love to have you. Hell yeah. But if I get 5 people that email me and say, yes, we want to do it, that's all we need. And then we can start planning it. We can figure out where everybody is at out of the 5 people. And look, we could meet up in the town, in one of the towns where one of you guys are from, or we could go somewhere where none of us are from. You know what I'm saying? We are not limited into where we can meet up at. We in America, we got 50 states, y'all. If we say, hey, everybody meet up out Utah, that's what we can do. We can do whatever the hell we want to, y'all. But the first thing we got to do is get 5 people to email me saying that, yes, I want to do this. And then we will start saying, okay, well, where would we like to do this at? Once we figure out where, then we come up with the when. Once we come up with the where and the when, we got ourselves something going. And look, we will have to decide because, like, you know, where would we do this at? Will we be going to an outside place to meet up at, a park? Would we want to go somewhere like to a hotel places at where they got, I guess, just like an outside place? Like a lot of hotels have outside places. Like they may have a pool area. They may have a grill area outside just surrounding the hotel. Maybe we want to meet up at a hotel. But we can go meet up, chop it up, hang out, get something to eat, get something to drink, and just hang out and chop it up and get to know each other. And just get to vibe with each other and talk about the goodness of the Most High and get to feel the energy of other people who serve the Most High God and Him only. Because that's something that most of us, we don't never have the opportunity to do that. And I do know and believe 100% that could be life-changing for all involved. We figure out somewhere, we can either all go off somewhere to eat together, or have something brought to us, catered to something. We can figure all of that out. And we can plan it out in time enough where it won't be a strain on anybody financially. But that's definitely something to think about, family. Let's get that ball rolling, y'all. I'm definitely down with it. Pamela Rossi says she down with it. And you know what? I think from now on, every time I go live for a while, I might just mention that to let people know that this is something that we want to do. Like maybe because we would be all traveling, right, from God knows where. We just want to we don't want to just probably travel somewhere that one day. Like we don't want to get somewhere Saturday morning, then leave Saturday evening, because we probably gonna have to do some traveling to get to wherever we go to. So you at least want to have time to really put your feet up and enjoy each other's company. So maybe like wherever we would go, maybe go somewhere we all can book reservations at a hotel of our choosing. And maybe like all meet up in a particular state, a particular town or a city. Meet up early Saturday morning somewhere. Meet up early Saturday morning. And then, we can just hang out and vibe in that state or in that city. Make sure we do our homework on where we want to be at for that day, so that we can have a good place to chill at, a good place to lounge at, to chop it up, maybe to enjoy some nature, maybe some outside activity. Just something where we can enjoy being around people who serve the Most High and Him only. I'm definitely down for that cause. And there's my email right there. You guys email me, let me know if you with it. Right now, first I would say we're gonna say a prayer and then we're gonna read, but we're gonna do this reading and then we'll pray afterward. We're gonna read from the forbidden Apocrypha. We're gonna read from the book of Baruch. And we're gonna read chapter 3 and chapter 4. We're gonna read these things straight on through. So for any Hebrew out there, if you want to hear this more than once, you are more than welcome. Feel free to go back as many times as you need. Watch this video a million, a kabillion times. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Give me 1 second, Hebrew. And if you guys stick around for this reading, make sure if you can stick around to the end so you can stick around so we can have this prayer before we get off of here. Okay? And this is coming out of the Apocrypha, which most of our people are going to tell you don't read it. Okay? Because most of our people, including myself at one time, I had my heart, mind, and soul captured and destroyed by the Roman Catholic Church. And many of our people, you heard that sound confirmation, many of our people are still in that state and they're never going to come out. And since they're in that state, they listen to the Roman Catholic Church when the church tells them, don't read this. But we don't listen to the church. I hate church. I despise church. Okay? So we're going to read this. And clearly, if you're listening to this video, you're going to read this too. So here it goes. The book of Baruch, chapter 3. O Yahweh Almighty. And look, I'm saying Yahweh because we know when you read in the Old Testament and you see Lord in capital letters, that is translated into Yahweh. And I'm not reading from the typical King James Version Apocrypha right now. Right now, I am reading from the complete 54-book Apocrypha, 2002 edition, Literal Standard Version, the LSV. Okay? That's what we're reading right now. And this is how it reads. Hold on 1 second, Hebrew. The book of Baruch. The book of Baruch, chapter 3. O Yahweh Almighty, you, God of Israel, the soul in anguish, the troubled spirit cries to you. Hear, O Yahweh, and have mercy, for you are a merciful God. Believe it or not, you guys, this is supposed to be a part of your Old Testament, believe it or not. Baruch is a prophet, and he was the scribe of the prophet Jeremiah. But the Catholics didn't want this to go in. Hear, O Yahweh, and have mercy, for you are a merciful God. Also, by the way, did you know that fragments of the book of Baruch is also found in the Dead Sea Scrolls? Did you know that, Hebrew? So either you're going to accept the Dead Sea Scrolls or you're not. Your whole Old Testament comes out of the Dead Sea Scrolls. You accepted that. The book of Baruch, fragments of the book of Baruch in the Dead Sea Scrolls. But you don't want to accept that. The book of Enoch with the Dead Sea Scrolls. But you don't want to accept that, huh? The New Testament was not with the Dead Sea Scrolls. But y'all accept that with no problem. You see the foolishness, you guys? This is the kind of stuff that we had to deal with, you guys. This is our book. You are a merciful God. Yes, have mercy on us, because we have sinned before you. For you sit as king forever, and we perish forevermore. O Yahweh Almighty, you, God of Israel. Hear now the prayers of the dead Israelites, and of the children of them which were sinners before you, that did not listen to the voice of you, their God. For this reason these plagues cleave to us. Do not remember the iniquities of our fathers, but remember your power and your name now at this time. For you are Yahweh our God, and you, O Yahweh, will be praised. For this reason you have put your fear in our hearts, to the intent that we should call on your name. Y'all hear that? And we will praise you in our captivity. For we have called to mind all the iniquity of our fathers that sinned before you. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where you have scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to penalty, according to all the iniquity of our fathers, which departed from Yahweh our God. Hear, O Israel, the commands of life. Give ear to understand wisdom. And how is it, O Israel, that you are in your enemy's land, that you have become old in a strange country, that you are defiled with the dead, that you are counted with those who go down into the grave? You have forsaken the fountain of wisdom, for if you had walked in the way of God, you should have dwelled in peace forever. Learn where is wisdom, where is strength, where is understanding, that you may also know where is length of days and life, where is the light of the eyes and peace. Who has found out her place, and who has come into her treasures? Where are the princes of the heathen, and such as ruled the beasts that are on the earth, those who had their pastime with the birds of the air, and those who hoarded up silver and gold, wherein men trust, and of whose getting there is no end? For those who made in silver and were so careful, and those works are past finding out. They are vanished and gone down into the grave, and others have come up in their steads. Younger men have seen the light and lived on the earth, but the way of knowledge they have not known, neither did they understand the paths thereof, neither have their children embraced it. They are far off from their way. It has not been heard of in Canaan, neither has it been in Teman. The sons also of Agar that seek understanding, which are in the land, the merchants of Meron and Teman, and the authors of fables, i.e. the New Testament, and the searchers out of understanding. None of these have known the way of wisdom or remembered her paths. See, wisdom is a she. O Israel, how great is the house of God, and how large is the place of his possession. It is great and has no end, high and unmeasurable. There were the giants born that were famous of old. You see that? Great of stature and expert in war. God did not choose these, nor did he give the way of knowledge to them. So they perished, because they had no wisdom. They perished through their own foolishness. Who has gone up into heaven and taken her and brought her down from the clouds? Who has gone over the sea and found her and will bring her for choice gold? There is none that knows her way, nor any that comprehends her path. But he that knows all things knows her. He found her out with his understanding. He that prepared the earth forevermore has filled it with four-footed beasts. He that sends out the light, and it goes, he called it, and it obeyed him with fear. And the stars shone in their watches, and were glad when he called them, and they said, Here we are. They shone with gladness to him that made them. This is our God, and there will none other be accounted of in comparison to him. He has found out all the way of knowledge, and has given it to his servant Jacob, and to Israel, that is beloved of him. Afterward, she appeared on earth and was conversant with men. You see that? Wisdom is a she. Now look, now we're going to read chapter 4, and then I'm going to let you guys go. I hope you guys are being edified. If you are liking what we are getting into, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and soak this in, Hebrew. Chapter 4 of the book of Baruch. This is the scroll of the commandments of God. I'm sorry. This is the scroll of the commands of God. You see this, Hebrew? We have not read one thing wicked yet in the book of Baruch. But yet people will try to criticize us and talk evil about us. They will say that we are evil because we're reading the book of Baruch. This is the scroll of the commands of God and the law that endures forever. Does this sound wicked to you? All those who hold it fast are appointed to life, but such as leave it will die. The next time somebody tells you you shouldn't be reading the Apocrypha, take them right here to the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 1. That's going to shut them up if they got wisdom. And if they want wisdom, tell them to read the book of Baruch, chapter 3. Our brothers and sisters need to see this, so we bringing it out. Next time somebody tell you, hey, you ought not be reading the Apocrypha, take them to the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 1. This is the scroll of the commands of God and the law that endures forever. This is Old Testament talk. You know why? Because this is a part of the Old Testament. I don't care what people in religion say. I can give a damn what the Catholic Church, the Christian Church, Messianics got to say. This is Old Testament talk. If you would engage in the Old Testament, you would know that. And if you would actually read, if you would actually read for yourself, you would know that this is Old Testament talk. I'm going to start from the top again, and I'm going to read it straight through. Chapter 4. This is the scroll of the commands of God and the law that endures forever. All those who hold it fast are appointed to life, but such as leave it will die. Turn, O Jacob, and take hold of it. Walk toward her, shining in the presence of the light thereof. Do not give your glory to another, nor the things that are profitable to you to a strange nation. O Israel, happy are we, for the things that are pleasing to God are made known to us. Be of good cheer, my people. The memorial of Israel, you were sold to the nations, but not for destruction, because you moved God to wrath. You were delivered to your adversaries. For you provoked him that made you by sacrificing to demons and not to God. That's why I tell you to leave that demon Christ alone. Will get you killed. You forgot the perpetual God that brought you up. You also grieved Jerusalem that nursed you, for she saw the wrath that has come on you from God and said, listen to what Jerusalem said about us. Listen to this. For she saw the wrath that has come upon you from God and said, listen, you women that dwell about Zion, for God has brought on me great mourning. For I have seen the captivity of my sons and daughters, which the perpetual has brought on them. For with joy I nourished them, but sent them away with weeping and mourning. Let no man rejoice over me, a widow. This is Jerusalem, y'all. The Most High is letting us hear the thoughts of the actual land of Jerusalem. You know the land is alive, right? You guys do know that planet Earth is alive. Literally. Let no man rejoice over me, a widow and forsaken of many. For the sins of my children I am left desolate. You see that? Jerusalem is calling us her children, you guys. I hope you guys are getting this. Because they turned away from the law of God and had no regard to his statutes. Neither did they walk in the ways of God's commands, nor trod in the paths of discipline in his righteousness. Let those who dwell about Zion come and remember the captivity of my sons and daughters, which the perpetual has brought on them. For he hath brought a nation on them from far, a shameless nation, and of a strange language, who neither gave reverence to old man, nor pitied child. And they have carried away the dear beloved sons of the widow, and left her that was alone desolate. And left her that was alone desolate of her daughters. But how can I help you? Give me 1 second, Hebrew. 1 second. And hit that like button. If you have not hit that like button already, Hebrew, you better hit that like button. And subscribe to the channel if you're not already. And I hope that somebody is being edified out there. Okay? We almost done, Hebrew. Let those who dwell about Zion come and remember the captivity of my sons and daughters, which the perpetual has brought on them. For he has brought a nation on them from far, a shameless nation, and of a strange language, who neither gave reverence to old man nor pitied child. And they have carried away the dear beloved sons of the widow, and left her that was alone desolate of her daughters. But how can I help you? For he that brought these plagues on you will deliver you from the hand of your enemies. Go your way, O my children, go your way, for I am left desolate. I have put off the garment of peace and put on myself the sackcloth of my petition. I will cry to the perpetual as long as I live. You guys see that? The land is crying to the Most High for us, y'all. You guys don't see this. Be of good cheer, O my children. Cry to God, not to Christ. Cry to God, and he will deliver you from the power and hand of the enemies. For you heard my phone sound confirmation? For I have trusted in the perpetual, that he will save you. You guys see this? The land, the Holy Land, trusts the Most High that he's going to save us, y'all. For I have trusted in the perpetual, that he will save you. And joy has come to me from the Holy One. because of the mercy which will soon come to you from your continuous Savior. For I sent you out with mourning and weeping, but God will give you to me again with joy and gladness forever. For like as now those who dwell about Zion have seen your captivity, so they will shortly see your salvation from our God. Sound confirmation, which will come on you with great glory and brightness of the perpetual. My children, suffer patiently the wrath that has come on you from God. For your enemy has persecuted you, but shortly you will see his destruction. Oh, yeah. And will tread on their necks. My delicate ones have gone rough ways. They were taken away as a flock, carried off by the enemies. Be of good cheer, O my children, and cry to God, not Christ. For you will be remembered of him that has brought these things on you. And God is the one who brought these things on us, not Christ. For as it was your mind to go astray from God, return and seek him 10 times more. For he that brought these plagues on you will bring you continuous joy again with your salvation. Be of good cheer, O Jerusalem, for he that called you by name will comfort you. Miserable are those who afflicted you and rejoiced at your fall. Miserable are the cities which your children serve. Miserable is she that received your sons, for as she rejoiced at your fall and was glad at your ruin, so she will be grieved for her own desolation, and I will take away her exaltation in her great multitude, and her boasting will be turned into mourning. That's going to happen to America. For fire will come down on her from the perpetual, long to endure, and she will be inhabited of devils for a great time. O Jerusalem, look around you toward the east, and behold the joy that comes to you from God. Behold, your sons come, whom you sent away. They come gathered together from the east to the west, at the word of the Holy One, rejoicing in the glory of God. That's what I'm talking about. I know you guys got edified by that out there. I'm going to read these comments, and then we're going to say a prayer, and then we will depart. King David says, like a wise man said, all books been touched, and the Most High said it, and don't get in many books, as in books having nothing to do with Yah, like Hindu, Buddhism, crystal reading, and so on. Them garbage books. Bring it out. King David says, but all books that's clearly leading you to the Most High only been touched and tweaked to a degree, while the Most High gave us wisdom to weed out BS. While they got some many translations to throw us off with wordplay. Hell yeah, King David. And I'm seeing that more and more and more. But we figuring it out more and more and more. Even though they're trying their little games, it ain't working like it used to. King David says, like in the Torah, it can be one verse, obviously talking about Yah and King David, but a different translation make it seem like JC only. Exactly. And so I see why many of our people, they are not going to be able to get this. J.R. Meadow says, looking forward to it. Most definitely. Most definitely. All right, family, let's have a word of prayer. Also, Hebrews out there. All of you guys and gals out there who worship the Most High only, I need you guys, okay? I need all of you guys. Please do this for your brother. I have a sister, okay? My sister had a situation, right? With this demon, okay? Now, this demon was a black demon, okay? The only reason right now, the only reason why I'm not asking the Most High to take this demon out is because, I mean, she didn't take my sister's life, because my sister's still alive, right? But this bastard, this black devil, this devil attacked my sister, my physical sister, okay? Now, I was not there, but there were other people who were there. I wasn't physically there. And you know what? Good damn thing I wasn't there. Because I'm going to tell you one thing right now. Only the Most High knows what I would have did to this black demon, this dog who attacked my sister. Now, I wasn't there, okay? But there was plenty of people that was there. And I got the story from multiple witnesses. And then I did my own investigation. I found out what happened. Long story short, why am I telling y'all about this? This demon attacked my sister, right? And this wasn't just no little kitty bullshit. This was some real shit. Now, my sister kicked her ass. But that's after she was viciously and brutally attacked. Then my sister beat her ass, right? But here's the point. This black demon physically attacked my sister, and my sister clutched her out. But this demon, after she did this with my physical sister, this demon, because she's a demon, she actually went and she's actually tried to lie and actually tried to get the police involved and spit the story like my sister is some kind of a attack dog or some bully who came at her, right? Now understand me, Hebrews. I wouldn't come to you guys with this if this wasn't true. I'm just keeping it real. I love my sister to death, right? And my sister is actually a good woman, right? But if she wasn't, I wouldn't come on here and pretend that she's some kind of good person if she was a piece of shit. My sister actually just happens to be a really good woman in real life for real. If she was a piece of shit, I would be honest with you and tell you. But she's not. She's actually a good so-called black woman, right? Who actually worships the Most High and Him only. She got attacked by this dog. She kicked her ass, but this black dog actually tried to call the police and frame the story in a way that basically she straight up lied, okay? And when her lies fell apart, my sister had to go through a lot of illegal bullshit she had to go through, all right? My sister's not a fucking thug. See, I'm pissed off right now. I'm ready to go out here. I'm pissed off right now, okay? Because this is my little sister. Even though she's the grown woman, guess what? I told you guys, you want to see me go batshit crazy? Mess with my family and watch what's going to happen to you. She did this bullshit and then she lied on top of that. So you got the savage physical attack and then you call the police and lied. Tried to get my sister caught up with this legal bullshit. That thing played out and that backfired on her, right? So now, like I said, a whole bunch of fiasco going on, but it's working out in my sister's favor, right? But I want you guys to pray because this was a physical attack that my sister had to endure from this piece of garbage. And that demon, she better be glad I wasn't there. Look, I'm just being honest with you guys. I don't know what her status would be right now if I would have been around. I don't give a fuck who it is. If I roll up and see somebody doing something to my little sister, even though she a grown woman, nigga, that's my little sister. You're going to have a hard time surviving if I'm around because I don't play that shit. Right? I'm asking you guys out there right now, and my sister serves the Most High in Him only. I'm asking everybody out there that's watching this video, keep my sister in your prayers. I want you guys to see, since she tried to lie, now my sister's in the process. Now that her name has been cleared, now my sister's in the process of getting ready to go and press charges on this demon for the physical attack that she pulled. I want you guys out there to pray that the Most High avenges my sister from this physical attack that this woman did on my sister. Pray that the Most High puts this woman through hell. Pray that He avenges my sister for being attacked by this black demon. Pray that the Most High socks it to her. I'm asking that all of you out there, keep me in your prayers. Keep my blood sister in your prayers. And pray to the Most High God that he comes down on both feet with this dog that attacks my sister. And I mean, we hoping for the worst. The only thing I'm not asking, I'm just not asking the Most High to take her life. All right? But had she, I'm not going to say exactly what took place. I'm just telling you it was a physical attack on my sister. Had she shot my sister or stabbed her or something like that, then I would be asking the Most High to take her life. And I ain't even going to lie. Somebody shoot or stab my sister, I might just go ahead and get you up out of here myself. I'm just being honest. If you think that I'm gonna let anybody do something to my family, you got another thing coming. You know what? You're gonna see me pull a King David out here, and I'm gonna start putting niggas to fucking death. I don't give a fuck who it is. And yeah, I'm pissed the fuck off right now. And right now we are about to pray. We praying against all of the enemies of the children of Israel. Anybody out there trying to bring physical harm to me, to you, to anybody on this live stream right now, we're going to pray that the Most High kills them. That's the mode that I'm on, and I've been on that mode since this summer. Since the book of Psalms really hit its mark in my soul and my heart and my mind, I've been on that mode since that really kicked in. And that kicked in for me this summer. And now I'm asking you guys, brothers and sisters, pray with me that the Most High comes down on this black demon with both feet. And like I said, the only thing I'm not doing, I'm not asking the Most High to take her life. But you know what? Sometimes the Most High might just go ahead and do it anyway. Because I've had times before, since I've been a Most High only Hebrew, and I prayed to the Most High to get niggas off my back, and the Most High decided to kill their family member. Okay? I'm just saying, I'm not directly asking God to snuff her life, but I do want her to go through hell. I want the Most High to avenge my sister for being savagely attacked by this bitch. Yeah, I called her a bitch. Yeah, a black demon. And even though my sister kicked her ass, and rightfully so, but that was only after she was viciously, physically attacked. That demon, she thought she wanted to smoke with my sister, but she really didn't know who she was messing with. And she got her ass kicked. And like I said, my sister is actually a good woman. And I'm not just saying that because that's my sister. If she was a piece of shit, I wouldn't say nothing about her. I wouldn't lie about her, though, and say she's something that she's not. My sister's actually a good woman. And she serves the Most High only. And that black demon, she's going to pay for what she did to my sister. Imagine how that makes me feel. Imagine how that makes me feel to know that my sister got physically attacked. If you guys knew what I wanted to do right now, if I told you what I had in my heart right now, some of you might unsubscribe. Because you know what? You don't understand real love. I love my family. And I love y'all too. Y'all my family too. And see, my love is not just talking. Real love got muscle behind it. Real love got feet behind it. Real love gonna pull up and get busy when the time is necessary. And right now, for all of us, the time is necessary. Hazelwood says, already done, brother. We got you and your sister. Thumbs up, 100. Hey, Hazelwoods, I love you and I appreciate you. And I know that you are on the job. And I know that the rest of y'all on the job too. And I love y'all. And now, everybody who can pray with me, if you can physically face the east, please do it with me. For whatever reason, if you can't physically face the east right now, I'm doing it for you. And do it in your mind. Wherever you are in your mind, picture yourself facing the east. And let's hold our hands up like Solomon said. And here we go. Most High God, Yahweh of hosts, we come to you right now, Most High, the only way we know how. Praising your holy name and humbly bowing ourselves before you, Most High. Yahweh, please blot out all of our transgressions, Most High, and remember not our iniquities. Hide our sins deep in the sea of forgiveness, Most High, and never remember them again. Never mention them to us again, Most High. Most High, please bless us all with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of all things. And just strengthen us, Most High, for all of these battles that we gotta fight, and all of these things that we gotta go through in this wicked world. Give us strength from on high. Put your feathers and your wings over top of us and around us, and keep us safe, oh God. Most High God, you know the thing that took place with my sister, oh God. You know that she was savagely, physically attacked by a black demon, oh God. Most High, we ask that you come down on her with both feet, oh God. Most High, please avenge my sister of this woman. Make her pay for what she did, oh God. Make her pay for putting her hands on one of your daughters who serves you and you only. Most High, make this girl rule the day she ever decided to put her hands on my sister. Give her misery, pain, and anguish, oh God. And anybody who wants to come to her defense, Most High, do the same for him, oh God. And let her know when you are sending her through all kind of turbulence and some of the worst times that she's going to see, Most High God, let her know why you doing it to her, and let her know that she crossed the line that she should have never crossed, oh God. Most High, we pray against the Gentiles. We pray against the other nations. Most High, these people are seeking our souls, seeking our lives, seeking to do hurt and harm to us. Yahweh, these people have been physically harming us for a little more than 2,000 years. These people are heinous and treacherous and bloodthirsty, Most High. These people are too powerful for us, the weapons that they have. Most High, deliver us from our enemies. Most High, we have all these illegal alien savages in the country as well. Most High, just every single person out there that wants to harm us physically, put them all to death, oh God. Bring misery, anguish, pain, bloodshed, massacre, nightmares, oh God. Torture them. Most High, send your angels to persecute them. Give them nightmares in the daytime, oh God, and at night. Give them dreams of how you're going to BK them, oh God, and then wake them up and then actually BK them, just like you showed them in their dreams. Most High, make their bones shake and rattle and quake with fear, unquenchable fear, such as they've never known. Most High, send them evil, wicked spirits upon them to trouble them in the night. Give them visions and dreams of such intense pain and anguish that they go crazy, oh God. Take them out, oh God. Anybody who's ever laid hands on us, Most High, they're trying to bring harm to us, we asking that you remove them, oh God. If there's anybody out there lurking, plotting, setting up any kind of plan to bring harm to us, we ask that you flatline them. Sling them head first into the spiritual realm, that they see the light of day no more, that they may wander around in the spirit realm, in confinement, in being confounded, being confused and afraid and in torments, and have them just waiting there and shaking in fear for the day of the end of the world, where you will put them to death once and for all. And let us see it, oh God. Let us see the demise, the torture, the maiming, and the utter wasting and bloodshed of our enemies. Let us bathe our feet in their blood, as you said in the book of Psalms. Most High, help us to be there for that day and to be able to enjoy that. Cause great joy to come upon us suddenly, oh God. We thank you for your goodness. We thank you for your kindness. Be with our people worldwide. Be with our people who have to come outside tonight and go to work when it's dark outside, because there's all kind of evil people lurking out here. Protect us. Put your mighty angels in and around our homes, in our vehicles. Have them keep watch over us, we pray. And hear us even now and answer us and bring these things to pass. We pray thee, O God. Remember all of our enemies and stretch your hand out for evil over them. And stretch your hand out over us for righteousness and for good. We pray thee in your holy name. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Selah. Hebrews. It is always a pleasure to chop it up with y'all, to hang out with y'all, to read. Like this video, comment, share, and subscribe. The Hebrews, I'm not exactly sure how we're going to do for tomorrow because, you know, we usually go live on Saturdays, right? And we usually do that in the afternoon. But unfortunately for me, tomorrow I have funeral I have to attend tomorrow. And unlike most funerals, this funeral isn't going to even start until 2 o'clock. So because of that, you know, right after the funeral, I'm probably going to be tied up for a while as well. So here's what I'm thinking. You guys will see me tomorrow, most high willing. If your brother is alive, you will see me tomorrow at some point. But it's probably not going to be at the regular time or in the regular fashion. Either maybe I'll come on tomorrow nighttime, not in the evening. Maybe it'll be like nighttime. Or maybe I'll have to make some kind of video earlier. I was thinking about maybe making a pre-recorded video and maybe let that air as a premiere. So even though it's pre-recorded, it'll still come off as a live so that the family can come and interact. But I don't want to pre-record a video for a live and then let that run while I'm out doing something else. Like I can't even look at it, can't even interact. Because that's the part of the beauty of going live. I like to interact with y'all too. But if I let the video air while I'm still with the funeral or we doing something else with the family, then I won't be able to interact. So I don't know how this is going to work, but I just do know at some point in time tomorrow, you guys will see me if I am alive. Most high willing. All praises to the mighty one of Jacob. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. I hope you guys were edified. And also, once again, if there's anybody who would be down with doing a meetup, you know what I'm saying? Maybe we can link up, get together, have a cookout or something, or go out to a restaurant. It's in many different ways we can skin this cat. But anybody who's interested in doing this, there's my email, glorytoyah1121@gmail.com. And what's going to happen is, once I get 5 people to say, yes, we want to do that, we will start planning. And we'll have a number of things that we'll have to work out and plan, and we will get right on it as soon as we get 5 people to email me. And as we start to go live, as we continue to go live, I'll keep you guys updated whether or not anybody has let me know that they want to do this yet. That way, once we get to 5, hopefully it can be more than 5. But once we get to 5, if we can get to 5, we'll start planning it. And it will happen. And I'm sure all of us, we will enjoy that. I'm getting happy just thinking about doing something like that. Because I know I want that, I need that. And I know you guys out there want that and you need that too. So I will see you guys tomorrow, family. You guys be safe out there. Take the Most High with you wherever you go. Tav X Hebrews, purity and becoming one. Peace.